And so I lost my son, essentially. They call it dead naming for a reason.
Yeah,
All right, so the reason it's called dead naming is because your son is dead. So my son Xavier is dead, killed by the woke mind virus.
Elon Musk dropped a bombshell when he said his son was killed by the woke mind virus. Yeah, those are some heavy words coming from a guy known for pushing the limits of innovation and big ideas. But this time, he's not talking tech, he's diving headfirst into the culture war. Musk is done playing nice with the woke movement. He's calling it out as a virus that spreads harmful ideas, fuels cancel culture, and kills creativity and free speech. Now think about this for a second. What happens when one of the most influential people in tech decides to take on one of the most divisive ideologies out there? Elon Musk has drawn the line, so what's his next move? Let's break it down.
So I vowed to destroy the woke mind virus after that.
Musk has always been the guy breaking barriers and pushing limits. Whether it's sending rockets into space or changing the game with electric cars, he's been unstoppable. But now he's bringing that same fire to the culture war. He's straight up saying the woke agenda isn't just off base, it's dangerous. Musk's all about free speech and open discussion, and he's not backing down. You can see it in his comments, his speeches, and especially when he bought Twitter, now called X. His mission was clear: turn the platform into a place for free speech and real innovation.
I acquired X in order to preserve freedom of speech in America, the First Amendment, and I'm going to stick to that. And if that means making less money, so be it.
On X, Musk doesn't hold back. He's out there boldly calling out the woke mind virus and making his stance loud and clear. This is crazy. Lives are on the line. The woke mind virus is a parasite that kills its host. It must be eliminated. Elon Musk straight up calls this movement the woke mind virus. Let's hear him explain what he's talking about.
The woke mind illness. What's that? Virus?
Yeah, so
It's coming to Europe. I have to advise you, huh?
yes, well, this is not something you should import from America. Please don't import the woke mind virus. It's bad. So essentially that, to summarize maybe the woke mind virus, it consists of creating very divisive identity politics. So it actually amplifies, mind virus, in my view, amplifies racism, amplifies, frankly, sexism, and all the isms. And while claiming to do the opposite, it actually divides people and makes them sort of hate each other, and it makes people hate themselves.
So why does Elon Musk care so much about this? Well, there's a pretty big reason, and trust me, it's not what you'd expect.
I was essentially tricked into signing documents for one of my older boys, Xavier. This is before I had really any understanding of what was going on, and we had COVID going on, and so there was a lot of confusion. I was told, Xavier might commit suicide if...
Musk admits he deeply regrets signing the paperwork that let his child start puberty blockers. He says it's a decision that still weighs on him, something he feels was a major failure as a parent. According to Musk, doctors pressured him, saying this was the only way to help his son, and even warned that Xavier's mental health could be in serious danger without it. And in this interview, Jordan Peterson doesn't hold back either. He's got a strong opinion on the whole situation.
I see. So you're telling parents that unless they agree to this radical transformation that their children are going to die, and you think that's moral, and you think that's true. That is so pathological that it's almost incomprehensible. I can't imagine anything worse. I can't imagine a therapist doing anything worse than that, or sitting by idly and remaining silent while his colleagues are doing it. It's pathetic.
This whole experience has pushed Musk's frustration with what he calls the woke mind virus to a whole new level. He's always been a guy who relies on logic and data, but even that couldn't compete with the pressure and advice he got from so-called experts. They convinced him it was the right choice for his child, but later, Musk realized he'd been misled. Now he says woke ideology ruined his son's future, and he's not holding back anymore. Musk's on a mission to destroy what he calls the woke mind virus once and for all.
And so I lost my son, essentially. They call it dead naming for a reason.
Yeah,
All right, so the reason it's called dead naming is because your son is dead. So my son Xavier is dead, killed by the woke mind virus. It's a incredibly evil And I agree with you that people that have been promoting this should go to prison. So I vowed to destroy the woke mind virus after that.
Elon Musk's views on transgender issues reportedly broke his relationship with his son, Xavier, who now goes by Vivian. She's been clear, she doesn't want any connection to Musk. But this isn't just a personal story for Elon, it's part of a bigger message. He believes woke culture pushes families into making huge, irreversible decisions based on ideology instead of science or plain common sense. In Musk's eyes, facts should guide us, not pressure from agendas. And it doesn't stop there. California introduced a law that stops parents from even being notified if their child wants to change their pronouns. For Musk, that was the last straw. It struck such a nerve that he decided to move SpaceX headquarters out of the state. This is the final straw. Because of this law and the many others that preceded it, attacking both families and companies, SpaceX will now move its HQ from Hawthorne, California to Starbase, Texas. By moving SpaceX's headquarters, Musk is making a bold statement. He's standing up against rules that, in his opinion, put American families at risk. He believes parents have the right to know what's happening with their kids and to make decisions based on their own values, not be forced to follow laws that throw common sense out the window. In a recent chat with Bill Maher, Elon didn't sugarcoat anything. He called out woke culture for shutting down free speech and stopping people from saying what they really think.
Anti-meritocratic, and anything that is that results in the suppression of free speech. You can't question things. Even the questioning is bad. So, another way to almost synonymous would be cancel culture. And obviously people have tried to cancel you many times.
Elon Musk believes free speech is under full-on attack. People are getting canceled, losing jobs, and wrecking their reputations just for sharing opinions that don't line up with the woke agenda. They'll slap labels on you, racist, misogynist, or in Musk's case, conservative, even though the guy's literally spent his life working on sustainable solutions to help save the planet. He calls this the woke mind virus, an ideology that spreads like a disease and messes with everything: politics, media, and even personal lives. According to Musk, it distorts people's thinking and gives radicals an excuse to act cruel while pretending to be the moral good guys. But here's the thing, Musk sees right through it, and now he's made it his mission to shut this virus down once and for all. For Musk, this isn't just a personal fight, it's about saving free speech, one of our most basic rights. He says the very people silencing others claim they're fighting for justice, but in reality, it's tearing society apart. People should be able to speak freely and have real conversations without being afraid of getting canceled. And Musk's not just talking, he's already making moves. Buying Twitter, now called X, was his first big step. Why? Because he believes social media was destroying civilization, and he's on a mission to turn it into a space for free speech, open debate, and real conversation.
What was it ultimately that led you to make the decision to do it?
I mean, this is going to sound somewhat melodramatic, but I was worried about that it was having a corrosive effect on civilization. That it was just having a bad impact.
Elon Musk isn't just smart, he's strategic to the core. When he took over X, he had one goal in mind: turn it into a tech weapon to take on the woke mind virus head on.
An information technology weapon to propagate what is essentially a mind virus to the rest of Earth.
It's not just propagating the mind virus, but suppressing any opposing viewpoints.
Yes. Well, in order for the virus to propagate, it must suppress opposing viewpoints. So.
Because it doesn't stand up to scrutiny.
Correct.
Yeah.
You've felt the virus.
Yeah.
Yeah. People have tried to cancel you so many times.
This wasn't just business. Elon Musk had a mission. Taking on wokeism head on, he fired 80% of Twitter's staff, especially those pushing the woke agenda. That's over 6,000 people gone. And yeah, the world freaked out. People were angry, shocked, and quick to call Musk out for creating a toxic environment. But let's be real, Musk doesn't care about the backlash. He's not backing down. Whether it's through running X or dropping bold statements, he's on a mission to fight what he calls the woke movement, a force he says is ripping apart America and spreading worldwide. And here's the thing, Musk's not just some rich guy with opinions. He's using his influence to drive change and get more people talking. point. So what about you? Do you agree with Elon Musk? Has his personal story with his son Xavier changed how you see things? Should we stand up for free speech or keep silencing people who think differently? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more open and honest conversations.